too, because I actually got requests like, yo, do you have videos? And then what made me say, shout out to my homegirl Coco, who is a photographer. She is bomb. I saw her actually watching my previous episodes while she was editing photos, and I thought that was super dope. And it was on her TV, it was on YouTube.
Oh, that's so nice. Shout out to Coco. No, Coco.
Just just call me Coco. I think is her Instagram. She's super dope, man. So I want to thank her. She really inspired me to say like, all right, let's actually try to make this shit work. So if the video is trash, it's because it's just us.
She inspired you.
Absolutely. Inspirade.
Yes,
make sure y'all go download Inspirade today, which is Key's app, which is resources for,
any type of,
you can
mental issues, like inspiration, motivation that you need. I'm on the search for like counselors and psychologists, Black, because it's hard for us to find them. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to make them available in my app store so people can find them easier. Because you know how Google do us. So
I bet.
Anyway, yes, download it. Available.
Speaking of which, have you ever thought about it? Like, you ever been to therapy? What?
That drink just popped in my eye.
I told you stop drinking them Black and Mild drinks.
I have not.
Really? Me either. I haven't either. The reason why I asked you that is because my follow-up question was going to be, have you ever wanted to go to therapy or felt like you needed to? Like for me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And the reason why I'm like, I asked myself that, I asked my wife this. Oh, we better get deep. I told my wife, I said, everybody know like, well, not everybody know because I don't even like y'all niggas like that. But the point is, when I was younger, I was like super like, I wouldn't even call it bullied. I was just picked on a lot, right? And so
makes sense.
Yeah, it makes shit. If you put it like that.
I was just being funny.
I know, because I know you. I do hate when people make jokes.
And they don't know you.
They don't know me. That's the quickest way for me to put distance between me and you.
Yeah, I feel you wholeheartedly.
And I think if we want to be real, I've actually DM'd you and be like, yo, I actually saw this person who thought they was cool with me and they started making jokes. And I was like, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool on you. And it's several photographers right now who cannot get a DM from me or answer from me because they thought shit was sweet and it wasn't. So right. The point is, I remember I told my wife, I was like, wow, I was able to deal with it so much easier and to say, I feel like I turned out great. I don't feel like I have like all these demons in that I haven't dealt with, which is why I can do stuff like this, which is why I can talk the shit I want to talk because I'm cool with what comes back because, well, I've heard everything.
Yeah.
So now if you say something, you better make it good. If not, I'm not going to laugh. If I laugh, then I'm not mad. Like, that's the other thing. But I say all that to say, I told my wife, I was like, I wonder should I go to therapy because sometimes I make jokes at people or sometimes I pick at people and I know it's comedy and it's joking. And I'm like, damn, they never got to hear. A lot of people didn't go through what I went through. And I don't believe in judging the cross that somebody else has to carry. Mm-hmm. But I always wonder, I'm like, damn, I wonder if I should go for that. And, we had that conversation. So I didn't know if you ever thought of yourself like, oh, maybe I should go for whatever various reasons. Probably because you're mean.
Well, I'm not mean. Well, it's just funny that you say that because I just put out a blog post on my website, inspirade.com, about mental health and things that I've dealt with in my childhood as far as I feel like I have abandonment issues.
That's why you be showing up late to the pod.
Shut up. I feel like I have abandonment issues. Just we're about to get deep on Key side now. Just a little bit. I was raised by my grandma, so I wasn't raised in a 2-parent household. Parents had their own issues going on. We're great now, but I feel like it did and still does affect me in my today life. So I talk about that on my blog post, and I thought about going to therapy. Like maybe that could help me deal with those issues, or maybe it can explain the way I act to certain things that happen to me, sometimes, but I haven't took the step yet. It's a big step and I just haven't took it yet, but I'm not opposed for anybody that is in therapy or wants to go. I commend you wholeheartedly.
Absolutely. And I also think that people that do go to therapy, or who consider going to therapy, should not think about just like that one session. A lot of black folks be like, oh, I'm going. And they go for like the 2 free sessions that their job give them. And they be like, I'm done. It's like, bro, make that, one thing, when I was moving out of my parents' house, and I remember I was talking to Ez and I was like, yo, I'm scared about moving out. I don't know how much money to save. And he was telling me, he was asking me all the stuff I wanted to have when I moved out. And I was like, all right, cool. I want to have this, and that. And I was like, I don't need cable. I could probably worry about internet later. He was like, no. He's like, dude, the luxuries that you want in life, treat them like a bill, and you'll be able to live the lifestyle that you are accustomed to. He's like, you don't move out of your parents' house where you have cable, you do have internet, you have, whatever the case may be, and thinking you about to just move in your apartment with no lights on and dial up. He's like, this shit don't work like that. So, what I will say is, if you're going to get therapy and you want to go once a week or you want to go twice a month, treat that like a bill, and you will be able to afford to do it. And then, you can make adjustments later.
That's true.
This comes from the two people that never did therapy.
But I also feel like since I was a psychology major, I be knowing things.
Key was a math major. I don't care what she tell you.
I was not a math major. Yeah, I have a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology at from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro.
I went there.
Don't play me. No, you didn't. You was there a lot, but you didn't go there. Negro.
You see the ace of spades being poured?
Bye-bye.